Today, I'm calling up 24 of the best Warzone players in the world. I'll be asking each of them for one tip, trick, or setting to turn me into the ultimate Warzone demon. And then I'm gonna be dropping into Rebirth Island to test every single one of these tips and see if I can drop a 40 bomb. Now, if I don't drop a 40 bomb in this video, I have to do whatever the top comment says. All right, let's see what tips they got for me. Come on.
I think the number one tip I could say is definitely just trigger discipline. I see a lot of it. Even my friend Jay Smooth has a problem with this, man. So I think
Jay definitely has.
Before you shoot your gun, I think you always want to put yourself in the best position possible to win that gunfight. So a lot of people will just start shooting at anybody wherever they're at. But if you see somebody, you have that trigger discipline, you try to put yourself in a position and then you engage. I think it's really, really important, especially if you want to set yourself up to get like 1, 2, maybe a 3-piece.
One thing that I've always been told is always don't shoot until you know you can knock somebody, especially if you have the surprise advantage of them. So that's a good tip, Swag. All right, let's see what Diaz Biffle has for me.
If I was to give you one tip to become a better Warzone player, it would probably be like focusing on your movement, maybe some like sliding to a heady, even like a little snake. I know some people don't even know like you can snake, or like this is called snaking whenever you're like proning and standing like instantly. You're basically invisible in the other person's screen. So like doing this in like public lobbies or like stuff like that, even in competitive lobbies, it's like completely like overpowered, and they've already tried to nerf it multiple times, but I don't know, it's just something Call of Duty can't really fix. But yeah, that's probably my number one tip.
Key things to take away there from Diaz is pretty much positioning. Put yourself on a head glitch as always and slide into cover always. Snaking is a huge advantage, so make sure you're utilizing that as well. All right, next we got Joe. Let's see what you got for me, Joe.
A quick tip, trick, or setting to get better at Warzone. First of all, your stats don't matter, your KD doesn't matter, none of that matters, and the best way to improve is to get involved into as many gunfights as you can. That's the only way you will ever improve. Camping for wins, you get rolled. Camping for stats, you get rolled. Your stats don't matter. Fight as many people as you can and you'll improve.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Joe was spitting there. KD truly does not matter. I'm telling you, the more gunfights you get into, the better. I'm gonna get into hella gunfights right now. Now, Lucky, what do you got for me, man?
All right, here's a little bit of a tip for you, Hector. So if you're in 7th zone and you pull up the mini map, if you look at the part of the map that's not moving, it's gonna be on like this side right here. That's where the zone's gonna end. So you can kind of prioritize that rotation and play it on that side, versus if I was Dom, I would have went that way and been in zone already. So I can know it's gonna end there. I'll probably play on this wall, live ping one person, get that kill, go for another one, get a double knock. It's that simple, buddy.
Hey, yo, Lucky actually just broke that down for me, man. Guys, if y'all didn't understand that, replay that again. Where the zone does not move is where the zone will end. That's actually a really good pro tip that a lot of these top tier competitors don't really tell anybody, but Lucky's giving out free sauce. Next, we have Capture.
Hey, Repullze community. How you guys doing today? I'm going to show you guys a good setting to change if you want to hit your shots and if you want to absolutely run down people on the island or Verdansk. So you're going to come over here to settings. You're going to go over here to controller. Aim advanced settings. You're going to make sure your aim response curve type's on dynamic. But look at this setting. You see this setting right here, ADS sensitivity transition timing. I recently came back from a 5-month vacation out in Cabo. This was on gradual. I couldn't hit my shots. If you want to hit your shots, put it on instant, please. For the love of God. Thank you.
All right, let's try this out now. We're gonna go to settings, over to controller, then we're gonna go to aiming advanced settings, and look at that, I got it set up. Make sure you guys have this on ADS sensitivity transition timing. Make sure that is on instant. I promise you it's gonna make your aim way better. Next, we have arguably the best player in the world, and that is Shifty.
My tip to make you a better Warzone player would be
where's my man at?
Make sure that your teammates can tell what you are seeing by the way you are communicating to them. Best thing. All
right, he said communication, comms. Make sure whenever you're calling out to your teammates, paint the picture in their head. Take, for example, pro player Ghosty on Los Angeles Thieves. They call this guy a walking UAV. And that's because whenever he communicates, he is literally a walking UAV and he paints the picture so well for his teammates. This is a skill that very few players have. So I'm going to try and do that next time I get into some games with the homies. Now we got my boy Zyro.
Yo, what's up, Repullze? So you have asked me what my number one tip is in Warzone to improve. For me, it has to be centering. Centering is one of the most important things this year in Call of Duty, especially with the addition of Omni movement. So I would highly recommend to anyone that you get used to Omni movement and centering as a pair. Let's just say, for example, you're anticipating a gunfight coming around a corner. You can hear this person approaching you, and in past Call of Duties, you would move your camera in a 90-degree angle as you're challenging this opponent. But the beauty of Omni movement, you can already center where you think this person is going to be and hit a sideward slide. This means you're ready for the gunfight and you can get your first first shots off before they've even reacted. Make sure you guys are always keeping your crosshairs on where you think somebody's going to be and use that slide to anticipate the gunfight. You'll see all the pro players doing this and it is going to up your game massively.
All right, that is actually probably one of the best tips so far. Centering is so important. And if you don't know what centering is, it's exactly as he described. You keep your center dot where you think the enemy is about to be. If you look at the top players like Diaz, Biffle, Aiden, they all have literally amazing centering. Practice your centering, get good at this, and I promise you, you are going to get leveled up as a player tremendously. Next, we got Nixta.
One big tip that I would give you to be a better Warzone player is to learn how to separate a team and choose your gunfights. Even if you haven't gotten to the level of being able to play solo quads yet, you still might be in a situation where your teammates are dead and it's just you versus tons of teams. So when you're in a 1v4 situation, the more gunfights you can have that are one-on-ones instead of one-on-4s, it'll make it way easier to wipe a squad all by yourself.
If you've watched any of my tips and tricks videos, I say this all the time. The way to solo squad is to separate into 4 separate 1v1s. Instead of taking 4 guys all at once, it's a lot harder to do that. You separate them into 1v1, 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 1v1. Learning how to do that will actually make you such a great player, and it does take a little bit of time to get used to, but I promise you, if you take some time and you get used to it, it will make you improve. All right, Huskers, what is one tip, trick, or setting that you would give me to get better at Warzone?
One tip to get better at Warzone.
Yep.
For pubs, I would say live pinging mid gunfight. And a really good kind of advanced trick that you can really utilize if you're running smokes is kind of throw a smoke grenade and basically try to live ping somebody right before either they go into smoke, or you could live somebody and then you run into the smoke and then you just use that 2 seconds to basically just shoot them through the smoke.
Okay, just so you know, I don't got aim assist in the smoke.
My bad, mouse and key only tip.
Next, we got the #1 hacker, Adrian.
One tip / trick I would give you, Repullze, to become a better Warzone player is using lower sensitivity to maximize your centering capabilities. I personally use 1.5 sensitivity in game, and I feel like it's just the perfect sensitivity to maximize that centering.
Same thing as you saw Zyro say earlier. This is how important centering is. So many pros think this is probably the most important thing out of all of these tips. Now, let me go into my settings and actually change my settings. I'm gonna go down to 1.5 sensitivity just for you. Now we got my boy Ryda.
The one tip, trick, or setting I would give to make you a better Warzone player is learn how to read your minimap. Whether you're reading it to find out where opponents are on Resurgence, or you're just using it to your advantage on the big map.
We get this all the time, and a lot of people always think, oh, why are you looking up to your left? Are you cheating? Are you looking at a second monitor? But most people and most casuals don't realize that you have to look at your minimap constantly. Whenever I see that comment in the chat or in my YouTube videos, I automatically think this guy can definitely get better because he doesn't know how to look at his minimap. Constantly look at your minimap for info because it tells you so many different things and it paints the picture of your surroundings. Next, we're gonna have one of my favorite people. I call him Gorgo.
I would really hyper focus on what is that, is getting you killed on the map. If every time you die, you pay attention to what went wrong, like were you out of position? Did you miss shots? That way you have something to actually go off of, because a lot of the time people die and they don't really pay attention to what it is that got them killed. And leading up to that moment is how you will make adjustments to your next engagement and perhaps get better at the game long term.
What he's pretty much saying here is pay attention to why you died and how you died. You can take this to the highest level like the pros and do VOD reviews and see what you did wrong. Or you can simply, after you die, think about, oh, I could have done this better. I could have done this better. This is actually a really good tip. A lot of people don't do this, even the highest tier players. A lot of people don't VOD review. If you look at some of the biggest sports in the world, MMA, NFL, a lot of these pro players, they look at footage and they see what they could have done differently. It is no different when it comes to Call of Duty if you actually want to get better. Next, we got my man Destroy.
Okay, if you have a fresh / newer controller, you're gonna want to head over to controller settings, scroll down on their controller, head over to your dead zones right here. And most people / pros are going to use the left stick minimum anywhere from 1 to 3, and then 65 on the max right here. 3 on the right one, 99 right here. Those are the god dead zones. Trust me on that right there. Bam. Test those out. 0 on the left triggers. If you're not on dynamic and you're a controller player, you're completely missing out on basically free aimbot. I use dynamic with a 0.95 curve slope. You got some god controller settings from these short right there. What do we think?
All right, Destroy, I'm going to follow your lead. I'm going to change my dead zone settings. I'm going to go, he said anywhere between 1 and 3. So I have this on 2. And then he said the right stick to put this on 3. He said, put the left stick max on 65. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then he said, head over to your advanced aiming settings and put your aim response curve on dynamic, and then put this on 0.95. I'm gonna try this and let's see how good I do. Next, we got my main man, Booyah.
Okay, my tip to you guys is if you're on controller, go when you start to play Warzone, turn your aim assist off for at least like the first couple games. Either go into a Black Ops 6 private match, put bots on, shoot about 100, 150, or go into like Warzone casual or plunder or whatever, and just turn your aim assist off, get a couple of rounds, at least 30 minutes, then swap your aim assist back on, and you'll be shooting lasers in no time.
This is actually a tip that a lot of people do. Anytime they have some type of big event, whether it be a tournament, I know players like Diaz Biffle turn off their aim assist and they go and just shoot bots. I like what he said. Anywhere from 100 to 200, I think is going to be that sweet spot. And what this is going to do, it's going to help you not rely on aim assist that much. So that way, whenever you do turn it on, you are shooting absolute nukes. Next, we got my man Skullface.
I would say one trick or tip I would use in Warzone is always know where your position of your teammates are. If you know your teammates' position, this is going to help you out. So you know what angles they have on you, and you know what angles you have on them. So you can always watch each other's backs. You don't want to be giving out any bloods. You will get yelled at.
All right. So let me break down what he said. Knowing where your teammates are in relation to you is going to be a huge game changer. Knowing what lanes that your teammates have and what lanes are open is going to help you determine how to play situational gunfights. For example, if you're behind a wall and you know your teammate is looking over you, you don't want to overextend and push to where your teammate cannot help you. You want to try and make the enemy push you so that way you can shoot the enemy and also your teammate can. Skullface also says do not give up bloods, and all that pretty much means is if you're in a 3v3 gunfight, the team that normally loses their first person first is normally the team that gets wiped. So no free bloods. Next, we got E-Baits.
Yo, one tip or trick to kind of make you guys a better Warzone player and up your game, I would say is the right-hand shoulder. So if you guys don't know, in Warzone and Call of Duty, you guys have right-hand peeker's advantage. So if you guys are peeking from your left side, the person that you are facing, if you are going across a corner or a doorway, they're going to see you first before you see them. However, if you have right-hand shoulders peek, if you go to your right, you're going to be able to see that target as soon as possible, and you're going to have a lot more engagements where you are winning them.
This is actually a very easy tip, but it's going to help your game a lot. Whenever you're running behind a corner, don't just go and run behind it blindly. Go and jiggle peek and shoulder just a tad so that way you can see what's behind that corner before running through it. You don't have to do this for every single corner, but if you know there's an enemy in the general vicinity, I would recommend to do that. I'm going to use that strategy a little bit later in this video. Next, we got FIFA.
I think the biggest tip that I would give to a Warzone player to get better at the game would be to focus on your economy. I think getting money is so important with Verdansk, especially. We got the contract multiplier. Do a couple contracts off rip. That means contracts you do later are going to give you even more money. That money is going to mean you have advanced UAV, so maybe you're lacking in game sense and map awareness. You don't need it. You have a UAV up. You have an advanced UAV up. You don't know how to rotate? Doesn't matter. You can see where teams aren't. You know how to go there. You're not that great in gunfights? Fine. You might die. Maybe you kill 3, but you lose 2 of your teammates. You have money to res. All of these things are so important, and that all comes from having money. It's a bailout. It's fantastic, and it's something that you don't need to spend 12 hours a day every day playing the game to get better at. It's quite simply just doing contracts, keeping your money up, keeping an eye on those funds, and I think it's such a great tip because it can apply to every player in the game at the absolute top level all the way down to the bottom. It's helped me in my ranked games. It's helped me in competing and even in pubs, whatever works for you. But yeah, keep that money high, do those contracts, loot those bodies, run scavenger as a puck, but keep that money high.
I'm not even gonna explain that. That man just gave so much free knowledge. Go back and watch that back and pay attention to what he said, because that right there is the secret sauce to winning games. Next, we got my boy Sage.
One tip I can give you to make you a better Warzone player would definitely have to be working on your centering. If you work on your centering, it just makes you a better Warzone player. It helps you out throughout most of the time when you're looking throughout the map. You're not looking at anybody's toes. You're like, you go into the private match and just look through the map and look through the mini map. Better perfect your centering. Definitely game changing.
Notice how now that's the third person that tells you to focus on your centering. Obviously, it's very important. So fix your centering. Next, we have Mr. Ben Almond.
One tip I have for getting better in Warzone is learning how to fight multiple players or teams. You can't just worry about how that first fight will go, and then you're going to end up putting yourself in a bad position.
Pretty much what he's saying here is be careful for the third party. A lot of the times you're fighting a team and you think it's going to be a 3-on-3, a 4-on-4, or a 2-on-2, or a 1-on-1. But there's always the possibility of another team coming behind you. So you always have to position yourself accordingly and make sure to finish that gunfight fast just in case there's a third party. Next is my man Blast.
A tip that I would give to somebody who's playing Warzone is to always play for high ground and secure an advantage in your fight. If you always have an advantage, you know, your chances are you're going to win the fight.
Not just in Fortnite, high ground is also key when it comes to Warzone. I would say about 80% of the time, if you have high ground, you are going to win your gunfights. Unless you're horrible, but that's besides the point. All right, Mr. Dongi, what is one tip, trick, or setting that you would give me to get better at Warzone? Warzone?
I feel like the best thing to do is like learn how to play your life and learn how to play by yourself. If you can IGL yourself, you can honestly do a lot better with other people just because you can think for yourself. That's what a lot of people can't do.
Okay.
Like, honestly, play solos. That actually helps.
Solos or solo squads?
Solos in general.
Okay.
Learn how to like win games and shit. Like if you could do that, then you can like IGL yourself into good like positions and actually play the game properly.
Next, we have Mr. Braxton.
Yo, what's up? I'm Brax, and my #1 tip to improving at Warzone is to play off your surroundings. Know the buildings around you. Know if there's any rocks you can use as cover or use them as a head glitch. Knowing these things will instantly make you better if you know your surrounding environment.
Okay, so this is all about time in. The more time you put in, the more you're gonna know about little rocks that give you good head glitches or different areas on the map that are gonna give you an advantage. If you're watching this video, you've probably been playing Verdansk since 2021 or maybe not, but a lot of us know a bunch of little places that you can use to give it an advantage. Same thing with Rebirth Island. So know the map and know the different types of positions that are going to help you. Next, we have 100 Thieves Gabe.
If I could give you guys one tip, increase your skill level and get better, it would be every time you die, ask yourself these 3 things. 1, how'd you die? 2, why did you die? And 3, what can you do next time to prevent yourself from dying? It's trial and error. Just learn from your mistakes.
This is kind of the same thing that Gorgo said a little bit earlier. It's pretty much acknowledging that you died and then figure out why did I die. If you can figure that out and then use that to improve on your next death, you are going to obviously get better. That is now the second pro that has said that, so try and utilize that next time you die. Next, we have the French superstar Gromalok.
Hey guys, it's Gromalok, French Warzone player and IGL for Team Gentlemates. If I had to give you one tip to get better at the game as a player and as a team, I'd say that you need to stop taking random 50-50 gunfights, okay? You guys need to isolate players. So let's say you are with your duo, you see 2 red dots on the minimap, you guys need to isolate one guy and play as a 2v1, okay? So you can at least trade each other. Do not take 2 1v1 separately. You should do a 2v1, then another 2v1. And this is how you reduce RNG in team fights.
Gromalok is absolutely spitting there. Take this into consideration the next time you fight. Every single gunfight that you get into has a probability of you winning that gunfight. I don't care if you're as good as Diaz before or as bad as Baka Rampage. Regardless, there is a probability of you winning the gunfight. And there's a lot of different factors that will increase the probability or decrease that probability. Always try and take the higher probability gunfights. For example, if you're behind a head glitch, don't get off that head glitch and stay on it and then kill your enemy. As opposed to trying to run at the enemy and getting off that head glitch and then you end up dying. Or like Gromalok said, if you're in a 2v2 situation, the goal would be to try and isolate one of those enemy players into a 2v1 and then focus on another 2v1 as opposed to 2 separate 1v1s. So always take the higher probability gunfights. All right, now that I've changed all my settings, let's go into a couple games of Rebirth and see if I can drop a 40 bomb. All right, here we go. I'm gonna use all the tips that I just learned and I'm about to fry this lobby. I have to get a 40. I have to get a 40. If I don't get a 40, I don't get the shorty. Going in the window. Oh, almost missed that. To the window. AK, gold chest. That's what I like to see. Grab this. Ooh. Yeah, we're going for it now. You guys are all above. Let's get high ground here. Get behind the heady. Reposition. Lay down, lay down, lay down. I can't lay down. No. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I got up. I couldn't lay down. Yo, that's a bug. They gotta fix that. I'm good. This gun is horrible though, I will say.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Okay, this guy across from me. This guy's above. Let's see if I can. This guy zipped up. Hearing that. Here, I might hit the zip on this guy again. I might try to hit the guy with the zip. Put the shout, shoulder that. Underneath me. Okay, so I know where this guy's at. He's like all the way at the bottom. He might have jumped down or something. I'm trying to shoulder every corner because I know he's here. He's above me now. How the... Jesus, I don't know how this guy's getting above me. I'm losing fall. Okay, this guy's on my level. There you go, center, make sure. Gotta back up, I hear another guy on me. Okay, better position here. Guys are all above me. I'm looking at my minimap constantly, okay? Constantly looking at my minimap. I know there's a team above me. I'm gonna have to play this, try to get a heads up on these guys. I'm not gonna shoot until I know I can knock, hopefully. Aim for the head. There's another guy in his corner. He's gonna be right here. Aim for the head, easy. And that guy's coming up. Grab this gun. Missed. Oh, you're mad. You're mad. Oh. I got smoked. Absolutely pissed on. Yo, absolutely pissed on. All right, we're chilling.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your
Go up top. We have enough for a loading now. Let's grab this. Gotta make sure my economy's good. Low key. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna buy one. I'm gonna hold that for later. I'm gonna hold that loadout for later. We should be good here. I don't think there's anybody on us. I'm gonna grab this ASAP. Boom. All right, let's go. How far away is his bounty? What's that? I don't know. Nice. This guy's landing up top, so hopefully I can zip up on him. And I know he's on the little hut. On the little... He thought. He thought. He thought. See if I can go find people, man. I probably need to pop a UAV. I gotta get more eyes in the lobby. I feel like I'm taking too much time in between gunfights here. I'm centering, doing all the tips that they told me. There you are.
Marking
I heard that. Easy kill. Didn't shoot till I know I can wipe. Looking at my minimap, seeing where his teammates are at. Okay, they're sniping me. Okay, you just hit me. I don't like that. You're dead now. You're dead now. Let's pop this. Okay, good. There's one guy in front of me here. I just got to see where exactly he is. I think he might be on the second floor. This guy got shut down. No, okay, this guy's second floor. I'm gonna be able to get one kill. Get one. Hopefully this guy gets baited out. He's in second floor. Minimap is telling me he's right there. Guy's pulling up behind me. Hopefully I can get a pick on this guy. Catch him slipping. Down low.
Priority tasking request received. We're done. Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest.
Trying to keep my money up, not my funny up, baby. This guy's up there. Let's pop this Yui. There's two up there. I feel like, yo, everybody's pretty spread out right now. Kind of don't like that. This guy's all the way high. I'm gonna go. That guy got the jump. Oh shoot, right here. Be careful, be careful, be careful, be careful. Okay. There's two there, right? Guy's sniping at me from literally across the map. I'm helping you. Why are you shooting me in tower? By him. His teammate's far away. Okay, grab this. Nice. Yo, okay, why did that? I'll go. Screw it. So many people down low to the right. I'm gonna rotate early. The goal here is just do my best to try and isolate all these single gunfights. There's so many heads here, and I gotta take the tips that I learned and try to make sure I turn all of these 1v5s, 1v10s into a bunch of 1v1 situations. Like this right here. Focus on that one first. They're gonna go down, I think. I'm gonna give that up. See if maybe I can catch somebody on rotation here. Another free kill. Easy kill there. Another free kill for me. Knock. Yeah, just drop in. You're good. Just drop in. I'll take them. I'll take them.
Good kill. Marking the rest of the
This is just free picks. Got cluster. Cluster's a little bit easier to get away from. See, I have power position. I have high ground. That's the reason why I'm able to get so many different kills right here is because I have high ground. Gotta be careful for that. And not to kill me right there. He's still right here. His teammate's on the left side. And I'm getting all this info by my pings. The guy behind me. I gotta be careful with that. Okay, cluster's out of the way. Not a lot of heads here, man. I'm gonna have to push this. I think we wiped the whole lobby, man. I heard this guy pop up. Actually hit me. One. Two. Guys drop down. I'm shouldering. Yeah. Oh my god, shotgun. Oh my god, shit on. Oh my god, shit on. The whole time I won that because I was centering.
Damn.
I won that because my centering was better than his. There's no one here. I hear him. He's on the other building. Get behind the wall here. Okay, 3 guys in front of me. Let's go. I love 3 guys in front of me. Okay, I gotta isolate this. I gotta try to play my life here. Throw these nades, maybe? Okay, they're all in the room here. How do I play this? I know where they're at now. I'm gonna do this. This is gonna help me. Got those guys weak. They're gonna rotate here now. This could be an easier fight. Got 1 knock. Isolate. See, that was a 1v1. Try to focus on another one here. He's gonna go for the res. I'm gonna turn it into another 1v1, and this last guy's coming on me. Yep. Easy wipe. Easy wipe. I got my tail taken. I'm just shouldering this entire time. I know there's a guy holding me out to the right. I know there's another guy here. I'm gonna use this shoulder for info. Shoulder this. I have 2 impact grenades. There's a guy here. Positioned. Okay, that precision came from the left. I know there's a guy here for sure. Where are you, bro? Jump back behind me.
I'm happy to hear you enjoy the game.
Happy to hear you enjoyed this game. There it is. Go up. Hope there's nobody here. I probably should rotate early. I see one far away. 1 guy only. Try to get out. Try to get out. Okay, you're holding me out.
You're losing ground. Moving.
Right there. Hey, let's see if he tries to cross. If he tries to cross, I can beam him. He's not gonna try to cross. There's 10 people remaining right now. Resurgence is disabled. This guy is what are you doing? Docked. He's dead. That's what he's doing. Yeah, you're dead. All right, let's get across now. We got 7 players remaining.
Changing maps. Marking target location.
That's 3 right here in front of me. No, ISO. I'm throwing a smoke down to isolate to make a wall behind me and those players. They rezzed. I'm gonna try to get a better angle on this. Got 1. I'm gonna get behind this cover right here. See, I'm using the map knowledge to my advantage here. This guy's pushing behind me, 2 of them. Shit on. They're bad.
You're in the top 3. Don't let up now. Stay alert.
I know this guy's behind me.
Changing maps.
He's in the... Nice.
Gas is closing in.
1v1. Yeah, this guy's over here.
Marking target location.
I might just get the res off. Get the res, get the res, get the res. Oh. Oh yeah, easy reads. Easy reads, baby. Easy reads. 1v1. I might even drop money on you. Here. We need a 40. We need a 40, not a shorty. 37. Oh my gosh. I dropped money on the buy. Come on. I need 3 more. Come on. Res 2 of your homies. I put money there. I put money there. You got this. I believe in you. Come on. Oh, I dropped money on the buy. You got this. You got this. Don't be scared. I won't kill you. At least not yet. Let's see if I throw smoke on there. Will he go get it? Will he go get it? I don't think he's going to. I think he's a little bit too scared. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's terrified. I see him. Come on. You're not gonna challenge, right? You're gonna go get your homie, right? You're gonna go res? You're gonna go res? Okay, you're not rezzing. You're just not rezzing. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. Whatever. You didn't want to go get him. 38. Okay. I got one more game to try and drop a 40. Oh, my God. All right. Here we go. I'm dropping a 50 this game. I don't care. I don't care. I know I said I'm dropping 40. I'm dropping 50. Oh, my God. They're on me. Can't stop me, though. I'm literally about to go crazy. I'm about to do the gritty on these fools, man. Oh, yeah. Watch this. They're all fighting above. I'm about the third party. Guys coming behind me.
Don't come over if you're not with the shit. Damn. Hold on, shorty.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. He said, don't come over here if you ain't with the shits, twin. I came everywhere. Sliding in. Guys down low. I'm gonna third party this. Oh my God. That's it. I heard him last second and sent it on him. There.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt
Oh my gosh. I just smoked him. I ain't gonna cap.
enemy soldier incoming.
They with the Glock too. Fuck, I didn't even get the finish one.
I'm sure.
Centering the entire time. Oh yeah, we cooking right now. There you are. Push me. He won't. He actually won't. He's actually just dipping. I was saying that, hoping that he would actually push me, but he just didn't. Let's grab it, Lodi, then. All right. Good start. Good start. Let's hope we can keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's get our loadout. I'm dropping 50. I'm dropping 50. I don't care. Okay, maybe not 50. Like, I'm gonna do my best. Grab that. Got our guns now. Let's start rotating. Okay, my goal, I'm gonna try to look for a bounty and try to work towards that. That's gonna keep my economy going, just like FIFA told me to do. Okay, focusing on my centering like everybody said. Ooh, you know what? I know I said I was gonna go do that, but there's guys in front of me, so.
I'm sleeping. This nigga was behind me the whole time. He in the corner. That's crazy work.
Oh.
Hey, they pushing. Outside. You resting outside in front of the door. Never mind, somebody's got
But me.
There's too many people here.
By him. You guys are all around us.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
See if I can aim that. Yes, sir. Got the high ground there. Two guys in front of me. Okay, one guy above me. This guy's down below. That'd be an easy kick. Up. He said I tried it.
Get hunting.
You are not good, buddy.
Enemy destroyed.
Guys are dropping in. Might need to fly across. Let me get a UAV and then I'll choose to fly wherever there's a lot of people. Okay, cool. Economy's looking good. I'm gonna need to get one UAV. I don't feel like my economy's too bad right now. Okay, there's a lot of heads in front of me. I'm gonna work this.
Marking target location.
Easy pick right here on rotation. Oh, so my bad, bro. Didn't even know I came here. Didn't even know I came. A lot of heads here. Underneath me, 53 bullets here. This guy's AFK. It's an easy pick. Guys are all down low. There should be three free kills right here.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that.
Another one. In the air. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know who you thought I was, buddy. This guy's low. He's low? Is he on my body? Nah, he's not. Okay. I got 7K. I might want to get a bounty here and work it. How low is this?
Hostile UAV in the area.
Come on. The one.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tac map to hunt down the rest of them.
Thought. Oh, yeah. Easy. Easy. Oh.
Incoming lethal. These games.
Why'd you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You did get smoked. I can't lie, you did get smoked. So dead.
Changing max.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get a UAV here.
Operator established.
Him. Oh my god, look at all these players over here. Get high ground here. Oh my god, just we don't miss. We might be hacking. Oh my god, we might just be hacking. Should be two here. Two. Focus on the left guy first. Get behind the cover here. Turn around, get that guy. Yup. That's it. Last one is in the air. Good. Not wipe. Let's not wipe.
Enemy destroyed. Hunt down the rest of them.
Oh my gosh. We are cooking right now. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Let's keep this cook going. Let's keep this cook going. I don't know what I'm cooking up, man. Maybe some ramen? I actually want to get across. Let's get over here now. Let's get another UAV. I keep saying I want to get this bounty, but I haven't gotten the bounty. I'm not listening to FIFA, man. I got to listen to my boy. Let's grab a UAV, though. Good amount of kills right now. That. Okay, so we got 3 guys to my left. 1 guy.
Marking target location.
Okay, I'm going to use that to bait out this guy right here to my left. I didn't get to see. Is he above me? He's right here. Sir. These are 2 across from me, same distance. That should be 3. Knocked him. Right under his crosshairs. Should be an easy kill on this team. I don't want to wipe these guys though. Or is it somebody just get? Why did somebody land on me? I don't know if I would have done that. Me? Let's get a UAV. Our economy's good. Ooh, we can get 1.
Buy station prices are adjusted.
Operator establishing source.
Guys on my level. Focus on what's in front of me here. Look at your mini map constantly. I'm looking. These guys just went up top. One coming up from right here. Backing it up. That's 2 people. I might have to flank this. I might flank this. I know there's 3 above me now. I'm gonna walk slowly. I'm gonna try to isolate these. Okay? I hear that. I know there's one to my left. I'm popping into the V. See where this guy's at. One close left. Getting this guy first. You seen the cover behind me to block him? Yeah, you would have thought. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Get across now. These guys, this is fresh pickings right here. Fresh pickings across. See, notice how I'm just like, I'm trying to zone out. I'm trying to just go. Zone and move, zone and move. Yeah, I see. The thing is, I don't know how far this thing pulled. That's the hard part with this. I need another UAV. Okay, I know this guy's in front of me. How do I play this? Bye. Oh, he dead. I got 2 kills on there somehow. I'm sending this. I'm sending it. Here's what it is. Knocked 1. I'll give me another one here. Knew you were gonna try that. I just knew you were gonna play that like a me head.
Somebody come back me.
Oh, fuck.
There's so many heads here. I need 3 more. There are heads here, brother, let me tell you. Let's work from the backside in, maybe?
fuck up, bitch.
Oh, this guy's angry.
Supply crates to restock. Advise you to load up now.
I don't like this. Backing up. I'm gonna go all the way around. I'm shouldering. I gotta get in. $39. God. I gotta roll far right here. I need one more kill. Let's scam this. Right above me. I try to get across here. Gonna get that kill. His team all holding me out here. I gotta go far left. I gotta utilize this team in front of me to get ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna go far left. I don't have a gas mask. I might be able to do this. Man. Got ahead. Got ahead. I'm gonna get behind, get high ground here. These are 3. This should be 3. I just might make the play here. 3. Maybe 2. I'm gonna try to get position. I'm rotating early and I'm holding them out. It's gonna make this easy win for me. 1. Push me. Yes, sir. Positioning over everything, baby. I pushed. Let them come to me. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Use the head glitch, baby. Come on.